To Sam, love from Pinger Pete. What are you doing? I'm signing cosplay photos to send to my Patreon supporters.
That doesn't look like cosplay.
What do you mean, bro?
That looks like softcore porn.
Oh, fuck off. No,
Yeah,
dude. It's cosplay.
really
Look,
looks like
I'm wearing the orange pants that Goku wears from anime.
Where's the rest of the clothes that Goku wears?
Look, fuck off, dude. I'm gonna sign 100 of these.
You realize people are jacking off to those,
Can
right?
you just... What do you mean?
People are jacking off to those
No,
photos.
dude, this is cosplay.
Sexy cosplay.
Yeah.
That people have to pay to see.
Yeah.
Kind of like porn.
For the last time, bro, this is not porn. It's cosplay that people jack off to.
G'day cunts, welcome to LewReview. I know it has been ages since the last episode, but don't worry, we're back on track with regular videos now, and it's time for the final installment of how to blow the fuck up and sell the fuck out. We've already learned so far how to sell out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, but now it's time to tie together everything that we've learned so we can sell the fuck out and make $1 million on Patreon. Patreon is a crowdfunding service like Kickstarter, but you're asking for much smaller amounts because the support is monthly. So instead of asking for a fuckload of money to fund one brilliant idea, you're asking for a little bit of money regularly to continue what you're already doing. Kind of like a homeless person.
Oi, mate, can you give me some money?
Well, that depends, mate. What are you going to do with it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep doing this, eh?
So, not much then?
Nah, not really. Oh, but I'll let you join my Discord server.
Oh, fuck yeah. $10 a month. How's that sound?
Now, this video is not to shit on everybody with a Patreon. I mean, truthfully, I think Patreon is one of the greatest tools that an independent creator can have. Even I've got one. But we're not here to learn how to use Patreon responsibly. No, we're here to sell the fuck out. So let's have a look at the highest earners on Patreon and see if we can learn anything. Now, when you go on patreon.com and have a look at the articles that they have written about their highest earners, you really can't find anything wrong at all. I mean, there's heaps of people making fuckloads of money, but they're spending it responsibly, like on production. There's people like the Rubin Report, Crash Course, however the fuck you say this. They're all great, but really what we're looking for are the sellouts making millions. So I found another website that tells you who's actually making the most money on Patreon. And holy shit, let's see if you can spot a pattern. First up, making $10,000 a month is Alayna, Champion of Lust, and she's making adult video games. Alayna, Champion of Lust, is a game where you will have to bring back the natural order to an island where the people have lost and forgotten all about lust and passions. You will control Alayna, a fairy who has found the energy of lust and passion that was once removed from the people. What the fuck is that? So basically, you're a magical fuck fairy that wants to have sex with everybody on the island, even though they don't want to. Sick. So here I am, wasting my life, earning $900 a month on Patreon like a peasant, when I could be making 100 grand a year with a fucking island rape game. I'm wasting my life. Next up, making more than twice that amount and more than 20 times what I make is Redams with $25,000 a month because they're creating something called Monster Girl Island. Are you spotting a trend here? Clearly, the key to money on Patreon is anime girls having orgies on islands. It's hard to tell what this person is actually creating because the only thing written on their Patreon page says, "What is Monster Girl Island?" It's a 3D game with monster girls, lewd, and barely any gameplay. So considering that description, plus the fact that they haven't updated their milestones or reward system since they hit $4,000 a month ages ago, I think it's pretty fair to say that they don't seem to give a fuck about this project at all, but they're still raking in $25,000 a month. So really, if you're into watching 3D anime girls fuck each other with magic spells, where else are you gonna go? Your options are very limited. You're gonna have to pay for that shit. You're gonna have to support this person on Patreon. It's your only option. I mean, shit, I'm pretty vanilla and I already find it incredibly hard for me to find a good video on Pornhub. I can't imagine how difficult someone's life would be if they needed an interactive wizard anime sex girl game just to get off. At least a third of all the highest earners on Patreon seem to be people making anime furry fuck games or drawing pictures of Disney characters having gay sex with each other. The only other category of people that seem to be making heaps of money for not much work are the cosplayers who send out signed prints of themselves once a month and then pretend the people receiving them aren't jacking off to them as soon as they arrive. Right, Jessica Negri, perfect example. I love you. Everybody on the internet loves you, Jessica, but you're not making $500,000 on Patreon because you can sew really well, right? There's two other massive reasons why people are paying $40 a month for those prints. Really, what I'm starting to realize, guys, is my Patreon is all wrong. I mean, I've been asking for a little bit of money so I can have a budget to fund quality regular content, but that is clearly not what the people want. The people want to see magical anime girls having sex with each other, so I am going to give it to them. For this month only, I'd like to officially announce a new reward tier for my Patreon account. The $5 fuckfest. Oh, I can't fucking do it. If you pledge at least $5 to my Patreon account by the end of this month, I will send you a hand-drawn digital image of Elsa from Frozen getting fisted by Jasmine from Aladdin while, I don't know, Jessica Negri watches and she's casting spells. And it's all happening on an island. Because, I don't know, if you want to make big bucks on Patreon, for some reason, there needs to be a magical island involved. So, that's what you're going to get. And by doing this, if my Patreon account reaches $2,000 a month, I will upload the picture that I've drawn to my Twitter account and ruin my comedy career. And fuck it, I wasn't planning on doing this, but you know what? If it reaches $3,000 a month, I'll live stream me drawing it on stage while two other comedians heckle me. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you blow the fuck up and sell the fuck out on Patreon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.
I walk a motivation, always got my motor racing. King of rap, I own the nation. Sickest doctors overweighting. I'm like a coma patient walking with a big cup. She asked my autograph, I signed it saying sick cunt.